Get ready to fill your bags with fill and get ready for a filing of gains. Today, we discuss the biggest ICO in the history of crypto. The heavily anticipated platform, beset with delays, has just launched, and for those who got into Filecoin, congratulations for the 118% surge. So strap in your seatbelts. This is going to be a wild roller coaster. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Every day I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money, hit that subscribe button and join my Telegram group so you can keep up with me and the BitSquad. In this video, we're going to be discussing Filecoin. Now, it was revered as the biggest crypto project 3 years ago, and it's finally launched its platform while simultaneously launching its crypto rocket ship on several exchanges. These include Kraken, Coinbase, Binance, Huobi, and Gemini. Tyler Winklevoss, who invested heavily into Filecoin, tweeted out the listing. Filecoin took its investors on one of the wildest roller coaster rides we've seen thus far in crypto, which is saying a lot. The coin surged as high as $200 on some exchanges on its first day of trading before settling around $40 on Friday evening. CoinDesk even reports that just within the first 4 hours, Filecoin and Filecoin futures contracts traded between prices of $37 and $100, according to price data from TradingView. The original Filecoin offering in July 2017 sold tokens to investors at a range of $1 to $5 with 6-month to 3-year vesting schedules and yielded a raise of $205 million to build a new type of digital storage network, according to data from Masari. This means at current prices, early investors have earned between 700% and 3,900% over the last 3 years. Filecoin is potentially, if not the most, anticipated mainnet launch of the year. A year that has been plagued, literally, with bad news at every turn. Now, I'm not going to say the C word and get demonetized. You aren't tricking me, YouTube. Not today, Satan. But for crypto holders, it hasn't been so bad. We've had some massive opportunities to make gains. I don't know about you, but 2020 has been a great year for my crypto portfolio. Filecoin is no different. But man, oh man, do I feel bad for those that bought at $75. Did you puke on the way down with that massive volatility? I know I would have. In fact, Multicoin Capital managing partner Kyle Samani said the early Filecoin trading was one of the most memorable market dislocations in the history of crypto. Translation: all that trading was nothing more than speculation without reason. Thus is crypto. Perhaps though there was a reason. Filecoin is seeking to take on Amazon Web Services, or AWS, and Google Cloud, two centralized cloud-based solutions used by website providers. Now, AWS, not to be confused with A&W, that makes the greatest diet root beer known to man. The cloud computing business, though, is projected to reach a market cap of $761 billion by 2027. Forbes also reported that a Bessemer Venture Partners report found that out of 42 public cloud companies indexed, it could pass a total market cap of $500 billion by 2020. That's this year. Another estimate states the global cloud computing market size is expected to grow from $371 billion in 2020 to $832 billion by 2025 at a compound annual growth rate of 17.5% during the forecast period. So it's really insane to think that Filecoin would surge to a $500+ million market cap. At the time of this recording, Filecoin is sitting around $700 million market cap with a fully diluted market of $86 billion. But at its peak, it was actually coming in at a $200 billion overall diluted market cap, which actually would make Filecoin larger than Bitcoin. So let's look further at its tokenomics to examine if Filecoin is overvalued due to hype or if all the hype is justified. I'll give you the facts and let you decide. Filecoin is a blockchain-based file storage platform. The network will use tokens and blockchain technology to store data on millions of computers around the world and reward those offering their hard drive space. With Filecoin, anyone can participate as a storage provider, monetize their open hard drive space,
and help store humanity's data.
This provides an important incentive layer for IPFS, the interplanetary file system, enhancing the existing Web3 storage infrastructure already used by thousands of projects and developers. Kraken explained Filecoin in a tweet on October 13th as a decentralized version of Dropbox. Protocol Labs has previously published a paper detailing the economic model planned for Filecoin. Within that paper are a number of key things to note. First, there will be 5 stakeholder groups in the following categories: trade tokens, developers, clients, miners, token holders, and ecosystem partners. There will also be 3 distinct Filecoin markets: file storage, the retrieval, and on-exchange token trading. Currently, storage miners are the core service providers on Filecoin. While there will be other types of mining in the future, Filecoin is also a dApp platform allowing developers to build on top of it utilizing its technology. One dApp example is Slate, a personal storage service that uses Filecoin and IPFS. Textile is another, which has evolved into a set of developer tools for managing storage from where it started, as a decentralized Flickr. dApps aren't all being targeted by Filecoin though. The team of Filecoin explained that Consensus CodeFi has added support for the project, which will provide a DeFi bridge to accelerate the adoption of the file sharing network in 2 ways. First, the Filecoin storage market will enable users with hosting needs to find the best storage prices from the most reputable miners. Second, the DeFi bridge will enable liquid markets for lending and borrowing Filecoin on Ethereum's robust DeFi markets to ensure an adequate and liquid supply of Filecoin is available for use on the Filecoin network. CodeFi runs on the Ethereum network and was launched by Consensus. CodeFi provides the tools and services for anyone to build blockchain-based financial services on the Ethereum network. The Filecoin DeFi bridge by CodeFi connects Filecoin to the popular Ethereum DeFi decentralized finance system. The bridge will enable the conversion of the PHIL digital asset to an ERC20 token using the REN protocol. Where's Stimpy? Sorry. Once on the Ethereum network, PHIL holders and miners will have the ability to deposit these tokens as collateral in various DeFi platforms. The DeFi bridge will allow PHIL holders to access liquidity and other DeFi protocols on the Ethereum network. By introducing the ability for PHIL holders to lend and borrow their PHIL via the ERC20 bridge, the vast pool of liquidity and economic activity in Ethereum DeFi will become available to the Filecoin ecosystem. Ethereum native DeFi users interested in trading wrapped Filecoin and accelerating the network's development can use the CodeFi built platform to deposit ETH-based assets as collateral, borrow wrapped PHIL, and convert it to native PHIL to store data or engage with the Filecoin network. Now let's dig into the tokenomics. Filecoin's mainnet went live on block 148,888. There's a total of about 15.5 million estimated Filecoins in circulating supply according to CoinGecko, while the max supply is a massive whopping 2 billion. That's right, that's a number with 9 zeros behind it.
Number 9, number 9, number 9.
However, the real circulating supply, including the locked up tokens, is estimated to be around 10 million or even less. Filecoin has some notable supporters, including Shapeshift CEO Eric Voorhees, a Filecoin investor, who described Filecoin as easily one of the most professionally built, carefully executed, and valuable projects that has emerged from the ICO era. He also said the same thing about the BitBoy Crypto YouTube channel. Blockstack CEO Munib Ali also expressed that he was excited about the Filecoin launch, shortly describing the Filecoin journey in a Twitter thread. Sorry, I have a hard time taking this serious. Not everyone is happy about Filecoin's rise, though. Tron's Justin Sun tweeted out that Filecoin was an exit scam in a tweet that's been pinned to the top of his Twitter profile with 2.1 million followers and about 100 real ones. Sun mentioned that PHIL, the native token of Filecoin, was trading at $60 after soaring to as high as $200. Before, Sun says developers dumped 1.5 million coins on the market. Sun is calling on the US SEC to investigate Filecoin and Protocol Lab CEO Juan Benet, not to be confused with Jean Benet. Eric Voorhees, the CEO of Shapeshift, responded to Sun and said that his tweet thread was the level of lameness of Craig Wright. Hey, he said it, not me. Maybe Tron's son is mad that Filecoin, which has doubled the supply, is receiving an evaluation of $40 a coin and an original white paper. While TRX, of course, is stuck in pennies with a circulating supply of 1.6 billion and a total of 100 billion TRX coming. That may explain Sun's behavior, if anyone has the audacity to try to do that. What do you think about Filecoin, though? Are you waiting for a dip to buy some? Is it overvalued as some believe, and do you believe it's all overhyped? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.